Hey everybody, it's Ann Kaplan from Mommy, your mama resource from conception to college. Wherever you are in your momming journey, we are here for you. And the theme in the group this week is gifts, giving gifts, figuring out how to parent around giving gifts, what gifts to give your child, how to teach your kids about receiving gifts and giving gifts, all of those things. And today is Wednesday. It's my baby mama day. It's my day that I'm talking to all you guys out there who are planning for a birth, just had a baby, dealing with postpartum time. These Wednesday broadcasts are just for you. And today, this broadcast is actually for anybody who knows anybody who's in that place. Because what I want to talk about today is how to take care of and give gifts to the moms who are in that place. I think that we get really, really excited sometimes about blessing ways and baby showers, and we want to give this really, really nice gifts to moms, and we want it to be a special time. And I'm going to tell you from the experience of having 4 of my own kids and being a doula to hundreds of moms, watching moms go through this experience over and over and over again. Going to give you guys kind of like a twofold set of advice when it comes to gift giving. I'm going to actually tell you my favorite, literally concrete gifts to put a bow on and give to a pregnant mom and a recently postpartum mom. I'm going to do that. But I'm also going to talk about the more important and possibly, no joke, life-saving gifts that we can give to these moms. And I've seen it happen a million times. So it doesn't matter what kind of birth they're planning. It doesn't matter what kind of birth they actually had. It doesn't matter any of that stuff. These things are powerful for everybody. So I'm going to tell you something. You might think this is really strange, but I promise you I've actually done this in real life. So I'm not telling you to do anything that I wouldn't do for myself. Is for a pregnant mom, if you're giving a gift to a pregnant mom, this is my biggest, like, concrete, actual physical object gift that I would give a pregnant mom. And I do it all the time, which is a gift box full of all the survival things you're going to need for postpartum. And this is true for pretty much anybody, whether they've had a C-section or vaginal delivery, or even if they're adopting a baby. This is going to be really good to give to all those expectant moms. And in this gift box, this is what I put in every one. And some of these might not be the best for adoptive moms because they're more like physical body things. But anybody else, I promise these are good gifts. A canister of witch hazel pads like Tux, a bottle of ibuprofen, a box of pads, both kinds, breast pads and panty pads, because you will need them after you have a baby, regardless of how that baby got here. A spray that I use all the time. I'm going to totally just buzz market something right now that you guys should run out and buy right now. It is called Dermaplast. You can buy it at any Walgreens, and it is really, really important for numbing things. If you have hemorrhoids, if your bottom is sore after you've had a baby, if you're feeling achy and sore, even if you have a C-section scar, you can use Dermaplast on it. It's an over-the-counter spray. My only advice to you is don't buy the one with the red canister because that has antibiotics in it. You just want the thing that is the blue canister. It's just the numbing spray, no antiseptic or anything like that. Dermaplast is like, seriously, you could just give a woman a can of Dermaplast with a bow on it, and that would be a really, really thoughtful gift. And then I also put in a pack of small size Depends, because no matter how big a mom thinks she is in the world of Depends, she's almost always a size small. And then the last thing I put in there is a pouch of herbs for postpartum herbal sitz bath, which even C-section moms can benefit from because it helps with healing on their incision and everything. And you can get that almost like any herbal pharmacy. That is a box of that you will be the only person, I promise you, that gives to this pregnant woman. And it will be actually every single thing in that box will get used. And every single thing in that box, that mom might think when she first opens the box, what the F? And by the time she has her baby, she'll be going to that box and being like, oh my gosh, this woman was clairvoyant. How did she know to get me everything in this box? So that's my concrete put a bow on it gift idea for a pregnant woman. And the concrete put a bow on it gift idea for a mom who has a brand new baby, this actually could be for a pregnant mom too, is a Moby Wrap. A Moby Wrap is a baby carrier that is really, really, really handy and useful. It's the perfect thing, and I always recommend to all my doula clients to get for when the baby is really little, like basically up until like the first 4 to 6 months. A Moby Wrap is my preferred baby carrier thing. It keeps the baby in a really good position, and it's literally the lifesaver that most moms need after that first little honeymoon period. period wears off and they have to start doing things like washing dishes and doing laundry and stuff like that, being able to strap a baby to you in a really, really secure way that the baby is going to love and feel calm and comfortable with you is going to be a huge, huge lifesaver. Like, of all the baby gear things, a Moby Wrap, in my opinion, is indispensable. So those are my two little put a bow on it concrete gifts. But let's talk about something that's going to mean even more. And it doesn't matter if it's around the holidays or any other time of year. The best gifts that we can give these new moms, these pregnant moms, these brand new moms, is support. The most important thing and the most common feeling that a lot of new moms have, and sometimes even during pregnancy have, is a feeling of being alone. Being so far out of the world that they were in before they went down this mama journey, it feels really isolating sometimes. And isolation and that feeling of loneliness and being alone are something that that are really universal and that can often lead to postpartum depression and even some scarier stuff that can be happening with moms after they have a baby or even during their pregnancy. And the craziest thing about it is not always, but oftentimes the simplest and most cheap and free things that the people around this mom can do can be the thing that makes a difference between her going down into that rabbit hole or being able to navigate her baby blues and pull out of it. And that is support. It is community. And the two best ways that you can show up and make that mom realize that she's not alone and everybody's got her back and we all know how it feels to go through that rocky time are food and help. So bring a casserole when you come over to your friend's house. If you have a mom who's just had a baby and you're going over to her house, even if you can't stop at the grocery store, take a little look-see in your fridge and see what you can bring her. Maybe some fresh fruit, maybe some veggies, maybe a salad. Like, new moms aren't picky. They just need stuff to help them make it through their day. Food is the number one thing. And the number two thing, when I say help, I mean, like, let's get real. When you go over to your friend's house, do a load of laundry for her, fold some laundry, clean the dishes that are in the sink. Just bring her some tea or a Starbucks and give her a big old hug. Bring her those kinds of helpful things. I also, sometimes when I go over to a new mom's house, I just offer to sit with the baby for a little while so she can go and take a shower or a nap. I've gone over to friends' houses and taken their toddlers for a walk so that they can just be alone with the baby and not feel guilty that they're not parenting their toddler well. There's a million ways that we can show up. And if you really want to talk about the spirit of the season, it's not the stuff you can put a bow on. It's this is the spirit of the season. It costs no money at all. And all it takes is for you to really connect with this person and make her know that she's part of a community. She's not alone. And all the feelings that she's having are totally normal. And that we all love her so much. That is the best, most amazing and priceless gift that you can give to a pregnant or a new mom that is even possible for us to imagine. And I know that there's moms out there right now who are probably welling up with tears thinking about their moments when they felt this way or the fact that they feel this way right now. And I want to tell you guys so much that I feel you like you wouldn't believe. And I've been there. I've been in some dark times as a mom postpartum. I still am, and I'm not postpartum right now sometimes. And I just love you. I love you. Sending so much love to you guys. This topic is very near and dear to my heart. And if you want some more concrete hands-on help on figuring out how to handle the holidays, whether you're pregnant, whether you're dealing with your kids, whether you're recently postpartum, this time of year is hard. I actually just did a broadcast in my group coaching program that was entitled Why December is the Devil's Month. Because you will not believe the crazy stuff that happens this time of year with moms, especially business owning moms. So if you're struggling, if you feel like you could use some professional help in figuring out how to handle your holidays, I really encourage you to put on your calendar or just mark yourself as interested in the broadcast I'm going to be doing on the 16th, which is all about handling the holidays. And feel free to be sharing in the meantime what your challenges are in handling the holidays, because I'm going to be addressing all of the stuff that's come up Every time I've asked for that kind of question to be answered, I'm going to be talking about it, whatever answers I get, whatever comments I get on the 16th. I'll put a link to the event in the comments. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing day.